What's up, everybody? I'm Judge JG, and this is Courtroom Chaos.
What is up, man?
Hey, brother. How you doing?
Good. I just went live. It usually takes about 5 minutes or so for it to really start kicking off here, but welcome to the show.
Thanks, man. How do I turn on my video on this thing?
Does it give you the option? I think you should have enough following. If you click on your image, it should give you like an option for video and mic, but I don't know.
Oh,
how many followers do you have? You have 200.
Oh, I have tens of followers.
You have tens. You have so many followers. Cosmic, welcome in. Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out how to share this to some other people here. Let's see here. I'm going to invite Bertha, welcome in. All right, so Sean, here's how the show works. You're going to be the plaintiff. Once someone comes up on the panel, they will be the defendant, and then the audience will pick a scenario, and you each get 1 minute to defend your case, and then a 1 minute rebuttal, and then I put a poll up in the corner, and the audience gets to pick who wins.
All right, so I'm the plaintiff, and I have no idea what I'm suing somebody over.
Correct, 100%. Blue Eyes, welcome in. How's it going, everybody? Lucilla, how you doing? Pattern. Let's get some people up here. Rotary, you've done this before, man. Request up. Sure. Dreamer in the house. What's up?
Hello. How are you?
Good. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah. We got a newbie in the house. We got Sean up here. He's going to be the... What was that?
What's the case about?
We don't know yet. Sean? I'm going to put a minute on the clock to give the audience 1 minute to come up with the case.
Okay.
Sean, this is Dreamer, Sean. All right, come on, everybody. There's 8 of you in here. Let's get a good scenario for Sean to sue Dreamer. We got 1 minute on the clock. 47 seconds to go. Yep. So Dreamer already knows how it works. You'll each get 1 minute. You get 1 minute rebuttal. The audience will get a poll. It'll be A, B, or C for hung jury. Hung jury means you each get 1 more minute. 30 seconds. Any off the wall scenarios for these two? All right. I got a few good ones in here if you guys don't come up with them. What's up, Totally Random? We got 10 seconds on the clock, everybody. Okay. We're going to come up with. So, Sean, you go to the local coffee shop that is ran by Dreamer here, and you realize that you've become addicted to coffee, and you're blaming her for it. So you're suing her for your caffeine addiction.
Okay.
All right. You got 1 minute to plead your case starting now.
You know, I don't even know why we're here today. I was thoroughly again. I love coffee. And Dreamer's Coffee, Dream Style Coffee, actually, is the brand. And I probably shouldn't be pitching it because I'm suing Dreamer, but like I don't know if she puts something in it. I really think she puts something in it. It's not like typical coffee, you know. I think maybe there's some cocaine. Maybe laces it with fentanyl. I don't know what it is, but I think she put something in it. That's the only reason I'm here, because otherwise I wouldn't be suing her. I mean, I love coffee, and I love Dreamer Style Coffee. Even has that little catchy song, Dreamer Style Coffee. It'll get you going. So what I'm telling you is that, but I think she does something to it, because every time I go to get a cup, like I see her turn around and like look over her shoulder like this, and she's doing this stuff to it. So that's what I'm suing her for.
Okay. Your 1 minute's up. All right, Dreamer, you get 1 minute to defend yourself. Go ahead.
Sweetie, are you sure that it's the coffee and not just me that you're coming to see? Because the way that you always look at me, it's like, yes, I do. I do understand that my coffee is the best of the best because there's a catchy song to go to it. But hey, be honest with yourself, okay? I am sorry that you're married. I am sorry. I just, we can't have anything, but just let it go. Let it go. I'm sorry. Just let it go.
You got 15 seconds. You got anything else?
That's it.
All right. Sean, you get 1 minute rebuttal.
No, it's not the fact that you tawdry vixen, that you vex me nightly in my dreams, with your curvaceous bags of coffee and how they sit upon the walls, with their just massive globular breasts full of coffee beans. No, it's not at all. I truly believe that you are putting something in the coffee, and I tried to confront you about it, and and I asked you, are you putting anything in the coffee? And all you did was unbutton your blouse in front of me, and that was not very professional. As a matter of fact, I believe that is tortious interference with a business product. There's a legal definition of what you did there. And then when you grabbed my hand and literally put it.
Yeah, 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute.
Okay, I'm sorry. It was not intentional, and I told you that it was not intentional. The blouse, like it just like the top button just fell off. So it definitely was not intentional. I do have, security cameras to prove that it just fell off, and your hand was just right there. What the heck were you doing there? But yeah, okay, just let it go. Or otherwise, I will have to actually put a restricting order against you because that was, I could actually sue you for harassment of some sort there. Yeah.
Okay. All right. First off, I think you both did a great job. That was pretty comical. I'm not going to lie. Let's get the poll up here, everybody. You guys got 1 minute. Hold on here. What is that? Let's get those votes in. Polls up in the top corner, right above where it says host. You got A for plaintiff, Sean. You got B for the defendant, Dreamer. You also have C for hung jury if you guys think that they need to do another minute. We got 1 vote in. That means 4 more of you can vote. Let's go, people. Let's go. And you guys can actually click on the poll and see who's voting if you wanted. Or you just wait and see who's voting if you wanted. Or you just wait. What do you guys got? We got 25 seconds on the clock. 25 seconds. We got 2 votes in. Dreamer, it's not looking good. I'm going to be honest.
These people understand intentional infliction of emotional distress.
Thank you for the team. Thank you for joining, guys.
The girl is a little wrong, right?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. The jury said that, okay? The jury said it. All right, so with 2 votes in, the jury has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. Dreamer, you did a wonderful job. Thank you so much, Sean. Congratulations.
Right.
Everybody show Dreamer some love before I drop her down here. Show her some love. Thank you guys so much. All right, Dreamer, you're welcome to request back up, all right?
Okay.
All right. Good job, Sean. Round 1. All right, we got 8 of you in here. Come on, you beautiful, beautiful people. Hit that request up button. Let's get a defendant. Oh, we already got him. And it looks like it might be Thomas. It might be Thomas. Welcome in, Thomas.
Yo, am I on?
Sean, believe it or not, we both mutually know Patrick. Thomas, this is actually a buddy of Patrick's.
Oh, hi. How do you know Patrick? I'm just kidding. We can just jump right in if you want. Oh, I'm not on the. You guys can't see me.
No, you're good. And I'm pretty sure you've been on a podcast with him, anyways.
Okay. Yes.
All right, hey guys, I got 1 minute on the clock. I've got 6 you in here. Let's get a scenario for these two to play out. Thomas, you're the defense. Sean's the plaintiff. We need a scenario. Oh, look at all those gifts. You guys are wonderful. Thank you, Samantha. We got 45 seconds on the clock. Let's get a scenario, everybody. Chelsea, you got to have a good scenario here. Something completely off the wall, like that last one.
Nice.
What'd you say, Sean?
No, I was just seeing lots of hearts floating up. It's very nice.
Yes, that's people liking the show. Thank you so much. Hey, let's show these people some love. They're both new to the show. Hit them with some likes. All right, we got 15 seconds. Civil case, tax evasion. All right, that's not terrible. But not really funny. Thanks for making me laugh. You are so welcome, Dreamer. Thank you for coming on. Of course. I need it too. That's why I do this. I think the civil suit tax evasion might be a little bit too plain, in my opinion. What do you guys think?
Are you talking to us?
Yes.
Oh,
because you guys have to play it.
Well, the point of improv is yes, and so I mean, we can roll with it and try to make something of it, or you can give us one of your
Sean,
wacky.
You're the plaintiff. Okay, so let's do that. Let's say that you are the IRS and you're coming after Thomas for tax evasion, and you can make it as off the wall as you want because you're first up.
Okay, well,
yeah, 1 minute starting now.
The matter of the United States of America in the IRS, which is I am a representative. I'm the representative of the IRS. As a matter of fact, the S in IRS stands for Sean, Internal Revenue Sean. And Thomas has been evading us, specifically me. I've been coming after Thomas, not romantically, just because he has been not just evading taxes, but evading me. He has evaded my phone calls, my calling cards. I sent a singing telegram to his house the other day to ask him about why he's been evading taxes, and more importantly, how he thought he could claim the mayor of his town as a dependent. That's not legal, Thomas. And I need you to answer my calls, because as it stands right now, you owe the United States of America $33.2 billion.
Thomas, you got 1 minute to defend yourself.
All right. Well, I, Thomas, as a private citizen of the United States of America, claim that I bought all of those sex toys with tax exemption based on a religious preference. And I so hereby claim that I do not owe taxes based on my religious exemption. The mayor, we don't have to talk about the mayor. He has his own particular extracurriculars. We are partners, but that doesn't include him in this particular matter. However, I do believe that every single dildo I purchase should be tax-free based on the fact that it is part of my religious experience. And I feel like, as a free country, my religious experience shouldn't be meddled with by the government or the IRS.
That was like perfectly a minute, dude. Good job. All right, you got 1 minute rebuttal, Sean.
Okay, well, all right. Let's hold on a second here, Thomas. I just so happened to bring along the book here. Let's see. Okay, so here it says Mastercock the Destroyer 3000. Could you tell me how that is used for religious practices? I have also 30 inflatable goats. And were those dependents as well? What about this? A rubber crutch. Who even makes a sex toy out of a rubber crutch? Thomas does, and Thomas somehow thinks that is something that he can. Oh, and I like this one. This one's my favorite. A Polly Pocket Pussy.
Watch your words. It'll get flagged.
I do apologize, but it was here in the list. So, Thomas, I have lists.
Thomas, you got 1 minute to rebuttal.
All right. Well, I'm glad you brought the book, Sean. So if you flip to page 35, you'll see that you are hereby banned from kink shaming based on my religious preference. And if this particular religion brings me closer to God, mind, body, and soul, then who are you to decline me of my tax-free purchase of the Monster Cock 5000? I mean, my goodness, these are sacred items that I have purchased for my church so that we all may experience the pleasure of God's will. And frankly, I am offended that you would question otherwise. Do you see it there on page 35?
I'm looking at page 47, actually. Sir. How do you sleep
All right,
at
well,
night?
you guys did a wonderful job. Okay, you guys can keep arguing while the poll is up if you want. You guys can keep arguing while the poll is up if you want. In that poll, who do you think won? Sean, the plaintiff, or Thomas, the defendant? Or do you think it's a hung jury? Do they need to keep battling it out? It's up to you guys. We got 41 seconds.
Well,
Thomas
according
and
to
Sean,
this
that was
argument,
fantastic. However, there are certain things that you just have to be careful with some of the words, especially on here. That's all.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't get any
Understood.
reports I had before. Sometimes what will happen is it'll pop up like a warning kind of thing. It didn't, but you guys are definitely on the line there.
Big Brother's watching.
We got 12 seconds left, guys. That's too funny. Well, Sean.
Okay, remind me of.
Was 5 seconds to go. The jury has ruled in favor of the defendant, Thomas.
Oh, snap.
Reprobates. Every one of you.
Hey, sex sells.
The funniest part about this is a majority. I'm pretty sure the whole audience is women right now, and they all voted for Thomas on this one. So.
Oh yeah.
With that being said, Sean, first, everybody that's in the chat, please give them both some love. Please hit them with some likes. Sean, I'm going to drop you down, and you have the opportunity to request back up, okay?
Understood.
All right. Thomas, congratulations on the win, man.
Hey, thank you. I just try to give 110%, and I think I played pretty good.
Is that
remind me of
Bedazzled?
Yeah.
Samantha said we understood the assignment with a bunch of smiley faces. That's too funny. Let's get a request up there. There's 9 of us in here. That means one of you have got to want to come up. If not, Sean, you can come back up if you want. Either way. But we got to get somebody to request up. Janet. Thomas, you got it in. It's going to be a tough one on this one.
Yeah.
Janet is a regular on the show.
Oh, yep. All right. Well,
she's a beast.
give her my bet.
She can win some battles. Yep. Janet in the house. How's it going?
It's everything is on schedule.
That's probably the most straightforward answer you could have possibly given me. Janet, Thomas, Janet. Thomas, you're going to remain the defendant. So, Red Riding Hood, welcome in. We have 1 minute on the clock, everybody. You know the drill. Let's get a scenario for him. Samantha, I think you actually made us suggestions on the last round that I liked, but we'd already started. Sean said I was bamboozled. What do you say? So Samantha made a suggestion on the last round saying that the nurse gave the patient an enema instead of a correct medication. That's good. Oh, hi, Janet.
I'm upside down.
I see. If I was like that, I'd be sleeping, so the show wouldn't be happening. Red Riding Hood is suing the wolf. Okay, that's possible. That would actually work out because Janet could play Red Riding Hood.
I was going to be the wolf, but no, I can be Red Riding Hood. But
would you rather be the wolf, and do you want Thomas to be the plaintiff? Well, I don't know. Thomas won. What do you want to do? You want to be the plaintiff, Thomas, or the defendant?
I don't care. I can do either one.
Okay, well then, Thomas, you're going to play Red Riding Hood, and you're going to sue Janet, the wolf, and you can make it you can make it as creative as you want to.
It's really good. I'm
Janet's got this.
Terrified wolf.
All right, Thomas, I'm going to put you on the main thing. You are the jury, King of Lettuce. That's a hilarious name. So you guys will have a poll when this is all done. So you guys get to actually pick who wins. That's the way the show goes. So Thomas, with 1 minute to go ahead and plead your case.
Okay. I, Little Red Riding Hood, am suing the wolf based on the following accusations. I was duped into thinking that my grandmother was safe and sound in her bed. And shoot, man, this is tough. I just started talking. I don't know where I'm going with it. Maybe. You know when you start a sentence, you don't know where it's going. Yeah. You know what? Screw this. All right. You be Little Red Riding Hood.
You already made the decision, man.
Oh shoot.
You're Red Riding Hood, but you have to be suing Wolf for something. I don't sue for emotional damage for eating your grandma. How about that?
That's boring, you know. Okay.
All right. So get something. See, well, that's just a suggestion.
Care about his grandmother. I've already got my defense.
Oh.
All right, Thomas, you got to try this again, but you are Red Riding Hood.
Okay.
You got 1 minute starting now.
Okay. I, Little Red Riding Hood, is suing the wolf for imposter syndrome.
Hey, I can help out here.
Suing you because I thought I was coming to my grandmother's house. Turns out you actually ate her, and I want her back. So I believe that the wolf should be gutted. Mother's remains back. There's a ring. The wolf should be gutted. Mother's remains back. There's a ring. And I believe I am owed retribution for the atrocities that have taken place inside my own grandmother's home. So tell me why you don't believe I should gut you like a fish and get my grandma back on live TV.
That's actually that's a good twist. That he said on live TV. All right, Janet, you got 1 minute starting now.
It's my nature.
Janet, it's your turn. Yeah.
You can hear me? Oh,
yes.
Wow. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Delayed.
No, I'm not delaying.
Thomas, you hear her, right?
I do hear her, yeah.
I don't know if you can hear me. No, look. Listen, it's my nature to eat. I'm a carnivore. Nature to eat. I'm a carnivore. Well, she happened to be there. I couldn't help myself. I was hungry. And I couldn't help it. It was your grandmother. It's your thing to get over. You're a human being. I'm an animal. I can't help myself. So there you go. Plus, you can't sue an animal.
You got 25 seconds. You got anything else?
Oh, yeah. I'm real sorry about your grandma. I'll tell you what you can do. I know some nice Native Americans. They've been trying to get my hide forever. What you can do is you can go to their camp and they will help you spiritually connect with your grandmother.
All right. Thomas, you get a 1 minute rebuttal starting now.
All right. So I'm glad you brought that up. I will go hit up my Native American friends, and they have been after your hide, haven't they? So I think I'll just have them help me skin you, and you'll feel every second of it. And where I come from, those dogs be making fuss on my land. We take them out. They don't last very long around here. So your call. Either you can do it yourself, samurai style, or we're coming after you. And I'm bringing my native homies with me.
Oh.
All right, Gene, you got a 1 minute rebuttal starting now.
This is not going well. I think I liked it better when you were sick. Okay. Here's how it's going to go down. You know the dogs in your neighborhood?
Yeah.
Well, all of them know me and my cousins. And you will not be safe anywhere in your neighborhood from now on. And they may know some cats too. But anyway, all the dogs are going to be after you now. All the dogs.
Okay.
I gotta admit, that wasn't so much of a court case as it was you guys just attacking each other. I'm just gonna throw that out there. However, it's not my decision to decide who wins. So
I'm an animal. What can I say?
we're gonna get the poll up. All right, the poll's up in the top corner. Everybody, click it. You got 55 seconds. Do you think Janet, the defendant, did a better
I found
job?
a note.
The defendant did a better.
I found
job.
a nose.
I like the hat, by the way.
I
There's a
know.
nose that goes with it too. Ah, oh, that's great.
I
love it.
couldn't believe I had.
Brian, welcome in, by the way. Thank you so much for hanging out.
I have so many props.
I have like a Scooby-Doo outfit, but that wouldn't really play very well into this.
I have so many props.
I have like a Scooby-Doo outfit, but that wouldn't really play very well into this. Everybody, let's get those votes in.
That's starting to get real dark.
You got 3
quick,
votes in. That was, and it was your fault, Thomas.
It was getting kind of
You got
violent.
3 votes in. We need at least one more vote to split
All
the poll
the
here.
dogs in the neighborhood
All
are
right,
going to be
all right.
up for you.
I'd settle for a tail.
Thomas, the jury has ruled in favor of the defendant, Janet.
Oh, snap. All right.
What? No way.
So, yeah, Janet,
A for
you won.
creativity.
You got that.
Yeah. Congrats.
Wow.
Hey, Thomas, I'm going to drop you down. You're welcome to come back up, though.
All right.
I tell you, props. Thomas,
Janet,
props work.
congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
The props definitely helped you. That's for sure.
Thank the Academy. and thank you, everyone.
Yes, that was good. That was fun. All right, we need somebody to request up. Who wants to come up and defend themselves against the winner, Janet?
And I have unlimited props.
We got Janet. I love the props thing. That's funny. That's funny. Come on, everybody. We just need somebody to request up. There's 6 of us in here. Somebody's got to want to go up against Janet. Janet, are you tired or are you just kind of relaxing?
I tried a new angle because I hated the way I looked right side up. So I decided to go upside. I tried a new angle because I hated the way I looked right side up. So I decided to go upside down. Face.
That makes sense. That makes sense. See, I have to sit up and be uncomfortable or else I get tired.
I thought my face upside down would look better. It would take years off of me.
All right, let's get somebody up here. We need to defend it. We need to defend. We need to defend. Sean, you want to come back up? Maybe Thomas. Who's going to be? Who's it going to be? We got 7 wonderful people in here. I'm going to, let's try somebody new. Let's see if she'll come up. Dreamer, you want to come up? Would you like another try? Up. Would you like another try? I'm going to send you an invite, buddy. I just sent you an invite. There he is. Dreamer said her connection's bad. It's understandable. Sean, welcome back, buddy. You gotta defend yourself.
Dreamer has a bad connection.
It's a big bad wolf this time. She says she does.
Dreamer goes on to the beach. What? All
right, we got 1 minute on the clock. There's 5 wonderful people in here that can make a decision. What scenario is Janet gonna sue Sean for? Tony, welcome in. I got a list of stuff if you guys don't come up with anything, but I want to keep buffering. That's not good. Plaintiff wants to kick ghost out of new home. Samantha says plaintiff wants to kick ghost out of new home. So ghost out of new home. So what would Janet be suing Sean for in that scenario?
What?
I actually have something that kind of plays along the lines of this. It's a bit more comical. So we might do that, but we got 17 seconds. So I want to see if we get any other suggestions.
Wait. Once.
All right. Roombas. You know what a Roomba is, right? Those little robots that roll around on the ground. Vacuum.
Yeah.
Okay, so you bought a Roomba from Sean, and you're pretty sure that it's possessed because it keeps doing weird stuff at night. So you're suing him because he sold you a haunted Roomba, you think. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, you got 1 minute starting now.
Hi. Sean, you're the representative for the Roomba company, correct? Okay, now according to everything that I've read in the instructions from Roomba, it should not be spinning around exactly at midnight and again at 3 a.m. every night, and again on Sunday night, double. And I am pretty sure it's not supposed to be groaning and expelling gas out of its parts that smells like hell, coals from hell. I don't know what that smells like exactly, but it really does smell like horrible and disgusting. And
All right, hold on, Janet. Your minute's up. It's his turn. He gets 1 minute.
Well, okay. First of all, obviously, yes, I am a representative of the Dirt Devil Roomba company, and hail Satan. And I'm just absolutely confounded by this lawsuit in the first place, Janet, because I have a contract here that you signed in blood. Okay, so first of all, if I go to page 48, I have to avoid 37 because that was the deal that we struck with a gentleman named Thomas. That you requested the sulfur package, not only the sulfur package, but you also asked for the spinning around in circles and vomiting pea soup all over the carpets. That's happening, yes. Around in circles and vomiting pea soup all over the carpets. That's happening, yes. Everything that you have listed in this lawsuit, you actually signed up for in blood. I was there when actually signed up for in blood. I was there when we have it on video.
All right, Janet. You got a 1 minute rebuttal.
oh, as you can see, I am quite verklempt. This is news to me. I was obviously under some spell when all of this was going on. Mercy me. If only I had a cross on at the time. I was wearing a... Well, never mind. In all fair... When I went into the office and I was given that Coca-Cola and I asked for the diet, I must have been given the extra diet version with the magic potion in the office, because I don't remember any of that or signing any of that in blood, especially. So anyway...
You just rambled the whole minute away, Janet.
I know.
I find this to be very strange. Okay, the fact that you were wearing the pentagram negligee, notwithstanding, which we all thought he was very strange in a professional environment. First of all. The office that you're speaking of, and this, I hope the jury understands that you cannot trust a thing coming out of this woman's mouth. We don't serve Coke in hell. We only serve Tab, okay? We only have Tab, all right, and Diet Tab at that. Everybody wondered where Tab went. Well, it went to hell in our vending machines. Second of all, Janet, you skipped out of the office with our unholy Roomba tucked up under your arm, and were throwing up the devil horns as you walked outside. So again, I'm happy to provide the video evidence for this.
That was not right. Giving him extra time.
That's not the way I thought that was going to go, but that works.
I know. I know where this is going.
Do you think you know who's going to win this?
Well,
we got the poll up in the corner, everybody. We got 55 seconds. There's 8 of you in here. Let's vote. Do what?
He came straight from hell just for me.
Let's get those votes in, everybody.
Came with props.
Janet was a plaintiff. Sean was a defendant. Who do you think won the case? Click that poll right up in the corner. Who do you think got that, guys? I got my.
I didn't.
Opinion, but what you got, Sean?
I came with your contract, and that's what I came
with props.
We got 12 seconds
the man
left. There's
was
only
right
2
with
votes in here. That means 4 more people can vote. Click that poll up in the corner. Let's get those votes in, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There they are. There they are. All right.
Click is
The jury has ruled with a 3-1 vote in favor of the defendant, Sean.
It was nice seeing you all. Thank you for having
it's
me.
always a pleasure having you on the show. And I'm going to see you around anyways. We talk every day.
well done.
Somehow that happens, yeah.
Janet, I will talk to you in a little bit. Thanks. Sean, congratulations. You're right, Samantha. They definitely played very well off of each other. That was good. I have to say that was a really good one. All right, we need somebody to come up as a defendant. Oh, Dreamer wants to come up again.
Oh, round 2. All right, let's do this.
Round 2.
All right.
All right.
Can I be
Welcome
a
back,
plaintiff
Dreamer.
this time?
Yes, she can do this time.
Can I be a plaintiff? Because I want to sue him for harassment at the coffee shop that he has provided. And ever since then, my life has been absolute heck. You know what I mean? So I want to be a plaintiff.
Sean won, so I'll let him make the decision if you can be the plaintiff.
I'm fine with it. Let's do this.
Now, with that being said, we're not going to do the same case, though. You can sue him, but it'll be a different case.
Okay, fine.
All right, we got 1 minute on the clock, everybody. There's 8 of you in here. Let's get some scenarios. Let's go. What do you think so far, Sean? This is your first time on here.
It's pretty fun. I enjoy it. I enjoy the people. Well, it's funny because I've got an improv show on Friday, so I dig this kind of yes and format. It's pretty nice.
It's easy, and all I got to do is show up and then just mess with the cameras.
Yeah. Well, you've got a good crew of folks here.
Oh yeah, there's actually like. Everybody in here is mostly regulars, except for maybe 1 or 2 people. Nortex, how's it going? We have 20 seconds on the clock, everybody. Let's get a scenario in here. I actually got a pretty good one, though. Okay, so we have 10 seconds. If I get no suggestions, I'm just going to roll with mine. They played so well. Yes, I already read that. Some comments in the live were filtered. Hey, guys, you got to watch your comments, okay? Because they do get filtered, and that's all I hear is that it was filtered. I don't even get to read it. All right, so minute's up. Dreamer, you are suing Sean because Nortex, thanks. First time. Thank you. Appreciate you for hanging out. You are suing Sean because you went to a yoga class, and it turned out to be a very high-intensity workout session.
Ooh, okay.
And he was the workout instructor.
Okay.
All right.
Oh my God.
You got 1 minute.
So many ways. Okay. All right. So I went to this yoga session, and it was obviously stated in the brochure that this yoga session was for the very, very beginners. It says everybody is welcome, and I am in my age already. I'm over 50, and so I really wanted to find a yoga session that would be really, really easy for me, for my body. And when I came in, well, first of all, I did not realize it was a hot yoga, which the thermostat was turned on to probably 85 degrees in the room. So immediately, the heart palpitations and everything. And then the poses that he was suggesting for us to do, I mean, who in their right mind would be able to stretch their foot behind their ear? That was such a misrepresentation. So I am suing for all of it.
All right. Okay. Sean, you got 1 minute to defend yourself.
Okay, first of all, bro. All right, bro. When you signed up for the class, it was made very clear, all right, that it was a high intensity yoga. We call it slam yoga. Okay. It even says it on the outside of the building, slam yoga, right? And as soon as you walk in, that thermostat is jacked up to 125 degrees. All right. Not 85. All right. That's chump sauce, 125. And how do you think you're going to get gains like this, baby? Mwah. All right. If you're going to keep complaining about the workouts that we give you. So don't be, and and also I want it to be recognized that I have a countersuit going here because as soon as she came into class, she grabbed my hand and put it on her chest. I did not think that was very professional at all. I've heard stories about this woman in a coffee shop, but I didn't think it would happen in a yoga class. But that's neither here nor there. Okay, slam yoga.
Dreamer, you got 1 minute to rebuttal.
Slam yoga beginners class? I don't even know what that is because all I saw on your website is beginners yoga class. Easy to follow, easy workouts. Everybody's welcome. He even had ages stated in there that even children are welcome there. And who in their right mind would bring a child or a grandma into the slam yoga? He's advertising for all ages. It's I just think it's a false advertising and an emotional distress. And I had a panic attack when I was there. So yes, I think I am definitely due for a compensation.
All right. You get 1 more minute rebuttal, Sean.
Bro, look here, bro. Dreamer, you're dreaming if you think you're going to get any money out of me on this one, because I'm going to tell you something. You know what you are entitled to? Nothing. All right. The sweat equity is what's going to give you gains. And when you come into slam yoga classes, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get gains, but it's not going to gain you anything by trying to take the fee that you paid for the class. All right. And it's a very simple nominal fee of $43,289 per session. All right. I don't even know why you're complaining. That's cheap. That's half the cost of a carton of eggs right now. Okay. So, I think you should dial it back a little bit on the lawsuit and dial it up on some slam yoga. And you know what? You don't even talk about the kids that are in slam yoga. Did you see? They're yoked out. Those kids have got traps and they've got delts and they got some biceps. All right. Because they committed to the class. All right. They committed.
Princess said, you know what you're titled to? Slam dunk yoga, half off. Look at that. That's funny. That's good. Sean, at least you throw in a free session of Starbucks coupon and Starbucks coupons. All right, everybody. You're the jury. Poll is up in the corner, right above the host name, right there. Click on it. There's 10 of you in here. That means 8 votes. Let's get 8 votes. Who do you think won this case? Did Dreamer, the plaintiff, or Sean, the defendant? I think they both did a fantastic job, but for some reason they keep getting this weird touch grab thing, and
I'm the victim.
We got 4 votes in. That means 4 more people can vote. Just click on that poll in the top corner, everybody. Let's get votes in. Plaintiff is Dreamer. Defendant is Sean. C is hung jury if you guys think that they get another minute. I appreciate everybody who put their votes in, too. Thank you so much.
Throw in a free session.
Right now, there's 4 votes in with a 50-50 split. Is that how it's going? Are we going to go with hung jury on this one? I'm fine with that. They each get 1 more minute. That's what it's going to be. The jury is a split, so I'm going to give you each 1 more minute to plead your case. Go ahead, Dreamer.
Okay, well, the fact that I actually had to call 911 come into your yoga studio in order to make sure that I am health-wise okay after the session. should tell you something. So I definitely should be at least entitled to the compensation for that, because while being in your building and misadvertising of the yoga session and me having a panic attack, thank goodness it wasn't a heart attack, because I really thought it was. And, it ended up to be a panic attack. But I still think that I am due some kind of compensation.
Okay. Sean, you got 1 minute to start now.
Bro, look here, bro. Seriously, bro. Okay. First of all, like it by all appearances, you seem to be into the class. Because what you're calling a panic attack looked a lot like our downward LeBron. Okay, when you were flopping around on the floor. And everybody in the class was praising you for how well you were flopping all over the floor doing that. This whole panic attack thing is news to me. I think it's you're just trying to shine on the jury a little bit, but here's what I'm willing to do. At the suggestion of some of the folks in the jury, I will offer you half of a class off in a Starbucks coupon. I'm ready to settle.
All right. Poll's going back up. We got people requesting to come up to play. So let's get a vote where one of these two actually win the case. You guys got 55 seconds. There's 7 of you in here that can vote. Click on that poll right up there by my finger and get your votes in. Dreamer's a plaintiff. Sean's a defendant. My opinion, I think they both did a fantastic job. So I'm curious to see what you guys think. Let's get those votes in, everybody. 3 votes in with 35 seconds to go, everybody. Let's go. Let's get some more in there. What do we think? See, I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this 50-50 split, guys. We got 25 seconds left on the clock on the poll. We got 9 of you in here. That means 3 of you have the opportunity to vote. Click that poll. Make a decision. Help out. Be a part of the show.
If I may be so bold, if there's a tiebreaker, I know who I'll throw the vote for.
Well, as of right now, there is no tiebreaker. We have 6 out of 9 people that have voted with 1 second on the clock. The jury has ruled in favor of the plaintiff, Dreamer.
Thank God, because my character was a jerk.
You were being a total stereotypical, like, gym instructing, whatever you want to call yourself.
He was hilarious, though. He was hilarious.
It was good. It was good. Dreamer, congratulations on the win. Sean, we're going to drop you down. We got people that want to come up, all right? Congratulations, Dreamer.
Thank you. I had a good laugh. Like, I seriously did. Like, This is priceless. What you're doing is, like taking us out of our own little reality. This is good.
Thank you so much. It's so fun to hear you guys say that. Thank you. Don Neto, man, how we doing?
Good. I'm doing good. How about yourself, man?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm actually really excited to see you in here. Dreamer has won. What is this? The first one for you?
Me? Yes.
Or your second one, Dreamer?
For me?
Dreamer's won a couple. Yeah,
no,
you.
I won last time. I won 3 times. This is the first time. Yes.
This round, okay. All right, we got 1 minute on the clock, everybody. We need a scenario for Dreamer to sue Neto. That's my boy Don Neto. Did you hear that? You got people in the crowd already rooting for you. What's up, Gallo? Thanks for hanging out with us today. What props does Neto have? Neto has filters. Tons and tons of filters. And paintbrushes. And canvases. We got 25 seconds, everybody. Let's get a scenario in the suggestions down here in the comments, everybody. Suing him for pre-chewing all the food in her house. That's funny.
What?
I don't know if I want to do that. It's a little off the wall. That's funny.
What about Santa? Santa got broken toys. Santa delivered broken toys.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so Dreamer is suing Santa's helper Neto here because the day after Christmas, she noticed all the food in her pantry had been partially eaten. I like it. I think we could do that. We could make that work. So, Dreamer, you got the stage. You have 1 minute to plead your case.
Okay. So, okay. Am I suing Santa or Santa's helper?
You're suing Santa, but Neto's the representative for Santa right now.
Okay. All right. So, Judge, I don't know what to tell you because all I know is the day after Christmas, my kids and I have 4 kids. So we were so excited to come back home. And yes, we did put out the cookie tray with the milk and everything, right like we were supposed to, right by the fireplace. And I could definitely see that he came down the chimney. I mean, the amount of dirt that was right there by the chimney was evident. And then the footsteps led right into the kitchen, and half of the food was gone. There's the evidence, and I have the videos of all of it. Of course, I couldn't see the Santa itself, because he's a spirit, but the footprints, that is enough evidence. Thank you.
Thank you. Neto, you have 1 minute on the clock starting now.
Well, good evening, everybody. I got something to say. There's a reason for the disappearing of food. See, Santa promised us 4 cookies a week for making toys, and that fat guy hasn't paid us. It's been 4 months. No cookies, no milk. What do you want me to do? He takes me to work. He works me all day. He brings me down the chimney because he don't even go down the chimney. It's me, the little guy. I have to go down the chimney. So guess what? I took his freaking cookies and I took your food too. Blame the fat guy.
You got 20 seconds.
So please have mercy on me, or you get no toys, you get no Barbies, you get no racing cars, you get no punching gloves, you get no pony, you get nothing. It's up to you. If I go to jail, if I have to go, then the whole thing shuts down. I rest my case.
All right, you got a 1 minute rebuttal, Dreamer.
Well, this is exactly why I'm suing Santa himself. And it looks to me that you are in dispute with your boss as well. So let's join the forces. Let's collaborate in a joint lawsuit where we come, and maybe for you guys, we can come up with a union. I mean, that is no good that he's not paying you well and that you have to go and steal. I mean, that is, you need to have workers' comp insurance. Do you have that? I mean, seriously, let's join forces and sue the proper party. So I don't understand why you're here representing him when you want to join forces with me. Thank you.
No, you got 1 more minute.
Well, good evening, ma'am. After hearing your case today, I represent Santa in the North Pole, and the little guy right here, little pre-pony. Yeah, I represent him. Yes, and I would like to agree with you, and I would like to join. And I'm going to actually drop this guy. I don't agree with him what he's doing. So, because this is not the first complaint. We have a freaking strike going on right now, and we would like to actually collaborate with you if you can some kind of help us so that we can help these little guys, so that you can get your toys. I don't know what to say because I can't defend this fat guy when he's not paying them. The fat guy's not paying them, so they ate his cookies.
Well, that's my case. So let's join forces. Thank you.
That was good. I mean, you guys kind of collaborating there at the end is a twist for sure. I think you both did a wonderful job. Thank you both for doing that. We do have 53 seconds on the clock with 11 of you in here. That means 9 votes, people. Let's get those votes in.
I was
Click
trying
that
to
poll
look for
right.
Santa filter. I couldn't find Santa filter, man.
Oh, is there a Santa filter? Oh,
Yes,
I'm sure there is.
There is. No, there is. And usually I have them paired up, but I don't know what's going on.
Let's get those votes in, everybody. 3 votes in. Let's keep going. 36 seconds left. There's 9 of you that can vote. 11 people in here, guys. You are wonderful. Thank you so much. Let's get those votes in. We got 25 seconds. There's only 3 votes in with 6 of you that can still vote. So let's go.
Where's it at?
I don't know if they have. I haven't seen it. I'm sure there
No,
is.
they do. They have one. I did one last year.
I wonder if it's just hiding down deep in the filters.
I don't know. I'm looking for it and I can't find it.
All right, everybody. The jury has ruled in favor of the plaintiff.
Who's the
Dreamer
plaintiff?
wins.
Again?
Dreamer. Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
I mean, the end of the day, Santa's workers ate her food, man. That would have been a good one. That would have been a good one.
Next time. Next time.
All right. So here's what's up, Neto. First off, thank you for popping on. And please, we're probably going to be on another like 30 minutes or so.
I'm here. No, I'm going to stick around. I'm going to stick around.
Good. Thank you so much. All right. Who wants to come up next? Dreamer has won 2 in a row. Who's going to break the chain here? Click that guest request button right down there, guys. CT Peacock, I don't know who you are. Welcome in. S Gallo, welcome. Buddy of Neto's. Appreciate all of you. Dreamer, I gotta say, I don't know that I would have voted every time for you, but you've been doing a heck of a job tonight. Let's get somebody up here. Somebody step up and dethrone the queen. Oh, that's good. That is good. Who's gonna be?
Come on, Sean.
Mickey Bourbon, you've been hanging out. You want to come up? I see you just hanging out in the background. Princess, you want to come up? If not, we can always have Janet or Sean come back up. Boo Boo Kitty, what the heck? That's an interesting name. I ain't even gonna say it. That's good. Come on, everybody. Let's get somebody up in the panel. We need somebody to do a better job defending themselves against the champion here. Hash Puppy, welcome in. That's from Jay and Silent Bob. I haven't seen Jay and Silent Bob in a very long time, my friend. Don Neto, thank you for the share. All right, we got a newcomer today. Hash Puppy. Hash Puppy, welcome in. How you doing?
Hello and hello.
Have you been on this show before?
I haven't. This is new to me.
Good. So this is Courtroom Chaos. You get to be the defendant, and Dreamer is going to sue you. Now, we don't know what she's suing you for yet because the audience gets 1 minute to pick it. And then you each will get 1 minute to plead your case, a 1 minute rebuttal, and then I put a poll up here in the corner, and the audience gets to pick who won.
All right, let's go.
All right. So we got 1 minute on the clock. There's 12 of you in here. Let's get some scenarios in the chat. What is Dreamer going to sue Hash Puppy for? Thanks for liking the live, everybody. Thanks for sharing the live. You guys are all wonderful people. And Hash, I've seen you, I think, on Jaws Live before, maybe.
Yeah, I've been around on Jaws Live.
Yeah, so I've seen you a bit. Welcome in. Appreciate you hanging out. We got 40 seconds on the clock. We need some suggestions. If not, I do have my own list here, but I'd like to get your guys' scenarios because it gets you guys more involved. So. 25 seconds, everybody. There's 12 of you in here. One of you have to have a good scenario. Half free puppy sold half what? Neto, I only understood half of what you just said. I don't even know that I understood half of that. Emotional distress from breaking in and moving her furniture every night. That's funny. So he just breaks into her house and rearranges, and that's it? He doesn't actually steal anything? That'd be funny. I think we could do that. What do you think, Dreamer?
I love it. Gaslight
Dreamer.
today, huh?
All right, Dreamer, you have 1 minute. You are suing Hash Puppy for breaking in and rearranging your house.
Okay. So, Judge, I have to come with this case because he's my ex-boyfriend, and he used to really gaslight me every day before. Would tell me that I'm crazy. I would ask him a question. He would say I'm out of my mind. So now I actually installed a camera after I kicked him out, and He literally does come in every night while I'm sleeping. Of course, he knows my schedule, right? So when I go into my REM sleep, I cannot wake up. So he knows what time to come in. No choice, no chance of me waking up. Rearranges my furniture and leaves. And in the morning, I wake up and I don't know where I am. I'm like, what the heck is happening? Why is my furniture moved again? Am I in a different dimension again? I mean, and he kept on saying that I am schizophrenic because I feel like I'm losing my mind. And now I caught him in act.
All right. You got your side in. Hash, you got 1 minute to defend your case.
Okay, so the first time I saw this crazy lady was in Whole Foods Market. She was screaming something about ostrich eggs. I've never seen this woman before. And then she just started following me around. I called the police. I put a restraining order in place so she can't be anywhere near my house. And then I got this court summons. So this is just, I don't know, she's just crazy. I've never been in a relationship with her. I actually live in London, so it's actually impossible. Um, so she's just absolutely insane. I don't know why I've been summoned to court. I'd like to take additional steps to protect myself from this crazy person, and I hope none of this insanity is enabled. Thank you.
Okay. That's good. That was good, Hash. Dreamer, you have 1 minute rebuttal starting now.
How do you explain all of the footage every night in my camera at exactly 3 a.m. of you coming into my house and rearranging my furniture? And Judge, I would like to present this evidence for the court so everybody can actually see what I'm talking about. And I can't make it up. I just can't make it up.
You got anything else?
And the fact that he says he's in London, but yet he saw me in a fresh market place, I mean, that is immediately telling you that he is lying, because obviously he saw me, but he's saying he's in a different continent. He's contradicting himself. So, I can immediately caught him on a lie.
All right, Hash, you got 1 more minute starting now.
Okay, so just to be clear and clear up the brain fart, I travel a lot. I'm currently in London. I was in Brazil for 3 months at one point. I've been to America previously. I've just had somebody follow me to my Airbnb, called the police, put a restraining order, and now I'm in London. I've been in London for the last 4 months. What I'm explaining as well is the grainy footage of a black person or someone in a hoodie or some other random description shouldn't just be considered evidence. That's why 3% or less than 3% of convictions are based on CCTV footage. It's just, she's just got an image of somebody moving furniture at best. I don't know. Crazy people know crazy people is like they tend to hang out. And she's got a community of crazy people around her apparently, but that's not me. I'm in London. This is crazy. Leave me alone.
That was good. That was good. You both did a fantastic job. That was good. All right, poll is up, everybody. Right above my name. You guys know the drill. There's 11 people in here that can vote. Click that poll. Who do you think won? The defendant, Hash,
Can I vote?
or
No.
Dreamer? What was that, Dreamer?
Did I vote against myself? I like that one.
Hash had a great defense. I gotta say, he brought
He
it.
did. That last one, he brought it. Like, that was so good. Seriously, like, I loved it.
You guys know how rare it is. It's so rare to get the full viewers to actually do the poll, and so far I've got 7 out of the 14. That's half you guys. Let's get the other 11 or the other 3 of you that can come in here and vote with 4 of you, I guess. Click on that poll. You got 15 seconds. Who do you think won this case? And thank you, 7 that did vote. I appreciate you guys. Oh, well, Dreamer, your vote doesn't count. I see you in there. You can't.
Come on.
You even voted for him.
He did such a great argument that the last part.
He did a fantastic job.
Really good.
All right, results are in, and the jury rules in favor of the defendant, Hash. Dreamer.
Whatever that. Good
try.
I'm going to follow you. Before I step off, please follow me too. Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow you back. You're cool.
All right, Dreamer, good job. You know how it works. You drop down. We already got somebody requesting to come up and go against the winner, Hash, here. Neto, welcome back, man. All right, Hash, you won, so I'm going to give you the option. You want to be the plaintiff or the defendant?
I'll play defense.
You want to play the Thank you guys for joining the team, Dave. You're wonderful.
I'll play defense.
Right.
This is fun. I'm rolling up again.
Good. I'm glad.
Right
I've been getting a lot of those responses lately, so it makes me feel good. We got 55 seconds, everybody. Let's get a scenario for Hash. Well, hold on. You're going to be the defense. So Don Neto is going to sue Hash. Food poisoning from hush puppies. Oh, that's funny. Let's get some more scenarios in here. That's all right, Princess. It's not terrible, but I'd like something a little bit more crazy. I mean, we could do food poisoning with hush puppies. I mean, come on. Bad cowboy stuff, Neto says. All those London cowboys. You're right, Princess. It could get creative. We could do that. If nobody else makes any suggestions, we'll run with that. I got a pony. Yes, you do, Neto. I see it. All right. So we got one suggestion. Oh, hold on. What did Sean just say? Suing for throwing a pickleball tournament to cover his gambling scheme. That's funny. That could be good. What do you guys want to do? Neto, what do you want to sue Hash for? Do you want to do it for food poisoning or for a gambling scheme?
Well, first of all, he gave me the wrong horse. I didn't order ponies, but okay, food poisoning. Okay.
You want to do the food poisoning? Okay,
yeah,
so you're suing Hash Puppy for giving you food poisoning in the hush puppies.
Right.
Is everybody aware of what a hush puppy is?
Shoot.
Is it potatoes? Is it a potato?
It's kind of. It's like a fried. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I thought it was shoes.
Potato based. No.
All right, Neto, you got 1 minute.
Hi.
Start now.
Your Honor, I would like to. My name is Hickory Dickory Doc, and I would like to bring this this gentleman. This, oh my God, I had ordered some Grey Poupon, okay, and he brought me some Grey Poupon. It looked like crap. It looked like he took it out of his baby's throat. But anyways, regarding that, I have had diarrhea since Easter's. I don't know what's going on. I can't stop. I'm in the bathroom all freaking day. All freaking day. All freaking day I'm in the restroom and my bunholio hurts. It hurts a lot. So I want to sue this guy for hemorrhoids and for diarrhea and my sheets and my blanket. Everything is full of poo-poo. Everything is full of poo-poo. He has to pay for everything. He has to pay for everything.
Okay. You got 1 minute starting now.
Okay. So Your Honor, my business has been running for over 20 years. I've got excellent Yelp reviews. There was over 150 customers that day. Nobody else got food poisoning. This is somebody that has an illness that he needs to go to the doctor and check out and has nothing to do with my restaurant or my business. I feel sorry for him. God bless him, and I hope his medical issue is discovered and cured. But by his own admission, he's been ill since Easter. He's been ill since Easter. This is not food poisoning. This is bowel issues or some sort of. He needs to get tested. So thank you. He's still ill. He's still sick. I mean,
he's still sick.
It cannot be. You guys have to help me here. I have been on this toilet for freaking all night. Your Honor, you have to help me. You have to help me, Your Honor. I have been pooping since Easter's. I cannot hold down anything. It was this man's Grey Poupon. It looked like diarrhea, and now I have diarrhea all freaking year long. It is unacceptable. I cannot feel my ass.
You got 30 seconds. You want to use it or no?
Excuse me, I have to do something. Your Honor, we have to make this meeting through via Zoom. Oh my God, I feel so good. It was the Great Poupon, I tell you. The Great Poupon. I rest my case.
That's funny. All right, Ash, you got one more minute.
Yeah, again, our hearts go out to him here at Hash Puppy Corporation. We really wish his illness is discovered, and we just want to make it clear that this has nothing to do with our food or the restaurant. He's just a sick man. It's May. This is not food poisoning. He was ill probably before that. He came to our restaurant. He's still ill. This is not food poisoning or hush puppy related. But yeah, we're happy to actually donate from our foundation towards his medical costs, just to help him and just hoping, just to get to the bottom of what's actually wrong with him, because we really think it's a deeper issue. But yeah, Your Honor, that's my case. We are not liable. We are just concerned.
I don't know. He kind of got you, man.
No, you want to see my butt? You want to see my toilet and my blankets? It's all full of poo-poo. All full of
I
poo-poo.
think
Never
you both
had
did a
this.
fantastic job, first off. And Neto, your little characters that you do are hilarious. But Hash, he brought it. I'm going to be honest. He brought it. Vote. Let's go, guys. Polls up. You got 45 seconds. There's 13 wonderful people in here. Let's get those votes in. Who do you think won? The plaintiff, Neto, or the defendant, Hash? Let's go, everybody. Click that poll. There's 14 wonderful people in here. You guys are fantastic.
My wife kicked me out, Your Honor, because it stinks like shit inside my house. Look where I'm at now. I have to sleep in the garbage can.
We got 5 votes in. You guys are all wonderful. Thank you so much. We got 10 seconds.
The dog gets to
left.
sleep inside.
If you guys want to get your vote in, click that poll right there by the host name and get your votes in. I don't know. The jury's going strong with the defendant here, Neto.
Ice.
Yeah, the jury ruled in favor, 80% for the defendant.
I have to buy diapers for crying out loud. I am 35 years old.
Hey,
buying
you
diapers.
know what? Hey, Hash Puppies is going to donate to fix your issues. All right. Thank you, Neto. Thank you again. You're welcome to come back up.
We just donated.
2 in a row, Hash. Good job. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm playing to win, so let's just judge fairly.
That's what it's all about. Just have fun, and if you win, man. The best part is I don't get to really make the decision. You guys do. We need somebody to go up against the champion Hash over here. Dreamer, you won 2 times tonight. You should come back up and go against Hash again. Or you know what? How about Sean? You want to give it a shot? I see you still in here. Why don't you come up and take your chances against Hash? Oh, no. Dreamer wants to come back up. She wants another round.
Okay, I want to be a defendant this time, though.
Okay, hold on.
I'm
We have 2 more people that want to request up. When that happens, I will bring in attorneys. So,
okay.
We're going to bring some attorneys in this round. So, Sean, welcome in. Aiden, welcome in.
How's it going? I just got out of a very fun court case a couple hours ago.
Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be great.
I hope.
All right, so
This was like some straight up Looney Tunes bullshit.
On the rebuttal round, instead of the 1 minute, you'll get 2 minutes because you have an attorney, so you guys can kind of swap between the 2 of you. Hash, you are going to be the attorney for Dreamer, the plaintiff, and Aiden, you are going to be the attorney for Sean, the defendant. Okay.
So wait, I get to defend Sean? Ooh, fun.
No, Hash, you are going to be the attorney for Dreamer. So she complete her case. She can bring you up and to speak for her, vice versa, whatever you guys want to do. Okay. You guys are a team on this one. You're both the plaintiff.
Okay.
Yeah. My thing is for Sean, deny everything and let me do all the talking.
You got it.
Sean's pretty good too. All right, hey, I'm going to put a minute on the
That's
clock.
the general case of advice for a lawyer.
Lawyer? Are you actually a lawyer? Like, I need to know that before.
Am I actually a lawyer?
Aiden,
No,
you're a
but I hang around them all
stenographer,
day.
Oh, okay.
Aiden, you're
Yeah, I'm a stenographer.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Fantastic.
So I can type really quick, but I can't do much else. I'm the envy of all typing classes, but
All right, let's get some scenarios in here. Aiden, welcome back. Thanks for coming in.
no problem, man. The second I saw you were live, I jumped in here.
Oh, that's wonderful. I love hearing
I
you guys say
mean,
that.
no, genuinely, I've been to a couple elementary schools. They call me in for like a typing class, and kids always wonder, how the fuck do I type so quick?
For those of you who don't know what a stenographer is, they're the ones that are the recorders in the courtroom. So that's what
Yeah.
Aiden does in real life.
I sit around and type all day.
Do you process while you type? Like, do you process what you're typing? I'm just curious.
I get into more like what I call a zone. I'm not sitting there thinking about what I'm typing. I'm just typing.
Okay, so you're not actually processing what they're saying. Okay.
No, I mean, there are sometimes I will end up like processing a couple things, but like I can't say anything or do much of anything. I just got to sit there.
But you're still getting it in your brain. You know what I mean? Like.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So, Dreamer, you're going to be. You went to see a movie, and you ordered from the concession stand, and you found a bolt in your popcorn. So you are suing the movie theater, Sean, because you
give
bit
me
into
this hard one?
that bolt. What was that?
Why'd you give me this hard one here? That's
you
the
have
case
Sean
that
with
you.
here.
That's the case you can't fucking win.
You know what?
Come
The
on.
jury gets to make the decision on this show. So if you have a good enough
Fair.
argument, then they might rule in your favor. You don't know.
Let me let the gears turn a little bit while we do this.
Okay. Well, Dreamer gets to come up first.
Yeah.
All right.
I got you.
Puppy, do you want to go first as my lawyer to represent my case?
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right. You got 1 minute starting now.
I thought we get 2 minutes.
So the second round rebuttal, you get the 2 minutes. The first round
Okay,
is just
no problem. So first, I did some research. This is not the only case, and the only time this has happened. 17 times, people have ingested pieces of metal. There's been 3 deaths. We need this ruling. We need this ruling just to protect the public against the malpractices of this corporation. There's some serious health and safety violations and failings, and this will go a long way to establish that this is not okay. This was a close call. Thankfully, my client is alive. However, who knows how it could have gone? Lucky she discovered it. There's a gentleman who wasn't so lucky about 3.5 years ago.
All right. Your minute's up, Hash. You guys will get a 2 minute rebuttal, but Sean, you got the stage for 1 minute.
Okay. Of course, she discovered it. All right. Now, let me say this very clearly. Just because, Dreamer, you bring in some fancy British lawyer into the courtroom to dazzle all of the people doesn't make your case any stronger. Second of all, the name of our movie theater is Pica Theaters or Pica Theaters. All right. Of course there's bolts in the food. There's also pieces of glass and hair and other things. It's in the name of the theater. But you know what? I know who can defend.
Your Honor, can I send my client back down to the chairs for a second?
No. I'm tired of being silenced over this. But no, you go ahead because I'm paying you.
So my client, when he says that, he's not referring to actual objects. He's referring to edible versions of said objects. As for the bolt in the popcorn, if he says this has happened 17 times, do we know whether or not that this is...
The minute was used. You will get a 2 minute rebuttal. You'll get the 2 minute rebuttal, guys. But Dreamer, you have 2 minutes starting now.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Can I just speak for my client?
Yes, that's fine.
just so my client can't speak at the moment because the way she actually discovered the bolt was by biting into it. She's currently has had to have some work on her teeth and her jaw, and is currently unable to speak. Now, like I said, this is an establishment that you've heard that is highly dangerous. The public need to be protected. We need this judgment and the ruling, and it should be hefty. I'm seeking $250,000 in damages just to send that message home, and actually force them to invest in actually making sure there's no bolts, glass, or hair in their food.
You still have a minute to go.
Yeah. I don't appreciate my heritage being brought up. I think it's quite offensive, and I'd like that to be noted. I'm very offended that my ethnicity and heritage is being brought up, and it's quite offensive. I thought we was past that in this day and age, and the War of Independence was a long time ago. I think we should just let go.
Dreamer, you got 30 seconds left. Do you have anything? I don't know.
I'm just saying, I mean, all the dental work that had to be done after biting into the popcorn, and thank goodness I found the bolt first.
Dreamer, I know it's very difficult for you to speak right now. This must be excruciatingly painful. And I appreciate how much you're working through the pain to be able to speak right now. Yeah, just I can see the pain on her face. Just
all right, that's good. Okay, so Sean or Aiden, who's coming up?
First of all, I would like to go because I had something.
Hey, I'm paying you, sir. I'm paying you, sir. I must speak. First of all, I called you fancy. I didn't say you were a filthy British lawyer. I said you were fancy. All right, so there's nothing to be offended over. And second of all, Pica Theaters. It's in the name. It's in the name. All right, go ahead, Aiden.
Your Honor, my client would like to submit a plea of insanity. He is clearly not in his right mind, and he needs to seek immediate mental therapy. As for the bolt and the popcorn, that appears to be a flaw in the machines themselves. To keep having a bolt come loose appears to be a flaw or a machining error in the machine itself.
That's between you and your vendor. But
hey, yeah, we rest our case.
All I wish to say is I think that the client here is within their right to sue, but they're suing the wrong person.
$250,000.
Manufacturer of the machines, not my client. My client has done nothing other than be a little mentally unstable. For that, I do recommend we send him to an institute.
Sean, your attorney's against you here.
Well, I mean, first of all,
trying to get him off the fucking hook here. Okay.
We add the bolt to the popcorn. It's like Cracker Jack. Okay.
So, God, just shut up, man. Honestly, just shut it.
It's
you got 20 seconds
for the kids.
Listen, Your Honor, I would like to just can I have my client submit for a full mental evaluation before we continue this?
that's a little bit too late for this case, but you can deal with it later. Thank you.
All right, 3 seconds left. We're gonna go ahead and call it, guys. I think that was funny as heck. Aiden, you kind of going after your own representative there is funny. Or
I just fucking at that point, this is one of those situations you just hear the click of the Zippo and smell the cigarettes 5 minutes later.
We've got 55 seconds on the clock. There's 12 of you in here. That's 10 votes. Let's get them in, everybody.
I'm trying, man. He's stressing me the fuck out.
Oh, well, Sean's a stand-up comedian, so he plays into this stuff all the time.
I know. I can fucking tell. This is fucking hilarious. God, if he was actually in court, I think his lawyer would hang him first.
Seriously, thank you so much. You've made my night.
It's for the kids.
I am playing to win. I don't know if I know that.
I'm trying to make this fucking. Your Honor, let's just get a fucking psychologist in here from my client first before we make any decisions.
I
15
am
seconds,
just
everybody. Let's
playing
click
to
the
win.
poll. Get those votes in. Let's get those votes in, everybody. You got
I
9
wanna-
seconds.
I want $250,000 for my client. I'm just.
Well, either way, I still get paid. So,
Well, I'm going to be honest here. The poll is split 33% across the board. So we're going to do another do a hung jury, which means you guys each get 1 more minute.
all right. A little note for my client: shut the fuck up. Let me speak. Maybe I can pull us out of this.
All right. So who's coming up, Dreamer or Hash? Which one are you coming up?
Right, I'll jump up. I'll jump up.
Okay. You got 1 minute starting now.
All right. Just by their own admission, you've heard blaming the machine. Maintenance of the machine is the responsibility of the company to make sure that the machine's okay and the bolts are not loose. The idea that somehow it's to do with the manufacturer because you don't maintain the machines that you bought is absolutely ridiculous. This is a health hazard. This ruling needs to happen. A lesson needs to be taught. Otherwise, the public is at risk. We need we've heard from them just a clear admission of guilt across the board. I don't know why there would be a hung jury. People need to be more just and less entertained. This is not about entertainment. This is about justice. I want you to look into yourselves and ask yourself, who are you? Just yeah.
Sean,
Let me come up. Let me come up. I got one for this.
You got 1 minute.
All right. So, as Dreamer's attorney has stated, he says that the machines weren't maintained. I have submitted into this court for evidence the maintenance logs for said machines. They are maintained every day at the start and end of every shift. I have submitted those logs into evidence. It shows the machine was properly maintained. For that bolt to have come out would have to be some sort of manufacturing error on the company's part, not my client's part.
Your Honor,
Your Honor, give me the duct tape, please. Give me the duct tape, please, so I can shut him up.
I think he should client.
Give me the fucking. You just give me like a sock and some duct tape or something. My client is mentally unstable.
Don, you said you want to speak. You got 10 seconds.
Thank you, Your Honor. I was trying to say that my company maintenances those machines, and we do it every third quarter. So there's nothing wrong with them.
And Hash, I have to argue, this is all about the entertainment.
This has turned into the circus.
All right, 15 people in here. That means that 13
Listen.
of you can vote. Let's get them in.
Listen.
You do this every night?
My client likes to enter a plea of insanity. Okay, let's just. I mean, as you can see, he's wearing his underwear on his head. He's not mentally
Sean
stable.
and Aiden are the defendant, and Dreamer and Hash are the plaintiff.
I mean, Your Honor, as you can see, my client's wearing his underwear on his head and has 2 pencils stuffed up his nose. He's not mentally stable. He's not fit to testify.
We got 27 seconds to go, everybody. Let's get those votes in. We got 3 votes in the House. Let's go. That means there's still like 10 of you that can vote.
My friends call me eccentric.
My point exactly. I rest my case, Your Honor.
All you gotta do is click A, B, or C, everybody. They got 10 seconds on the clock. We got 3 votes in.
Yeah, you should, like, if you're anybody cool, you know, you should, like, click B. But, you know.
If you just pop in randomly, just click
if
B.
if you want to be a good person and you want to go to heaven, you should click A.
Let it be known to the.
If justice is important for you, you should click A.
So,
hey, let it be known to the jury, I will be suing the manufacturing company of those machines if you help us win this case.
That's separate. That's separate. Yeah, that's a separate.
Okay, first off, congratulations, Dreamer and Hash. The jury ruled in favor of you.
Yes.
You're such a great attorney. Thank you.
Your Honor, can I have myself committed to an insane asylum after dealing with him?
What you can do, Aiden, is I'm going to drop you off and you can request back up. That's what you can do.
I'm going to go have a cigarette after that. That fucking...
You guys, thank you so much for hanging in. You guys definitely put up a tough one, but I think they kind of had you on that. And that was mostly Sean's fault.
Yeah, he totally threw it right there in the very beginning.
All right, so here's the deal, guys. We've been live for almost 2 hours. With that being said, we're going to do one last round. If we want 2 more people, let's request up. We can do another 4-panel. If not, we're just going to have them go up against each other. But look, we already got somebody requesting to come up. Compy Bear, welcome in.
Hey, I haven't seen you guys in a few days, so
it's been a couple days. Well, I've been on. Let's see, the last 2 nights I've done this, so I'm trying to do like 4 nights a week. It's just tough
I've been kind of busy
busy
this week, so I haven't had a chance to drop in before now.
Well, Aiden requested to come up again. I guess I'll let him be your attorney this time, and we'll be doing.
I was about to say, if I can't represent CompuBear on this one, I quit.
Okay.
He's already paid me in advance, so we're good.
All right, everybody, we got 1 minute on the clock. Let's get some suggestions in the comments, everybody. This is the last round. Let's make it good. Thank you, everybody that's participated. I do redistribute the show afterwards on all major platforms, so you can find it on Spotify, YouTube, all of that. So
yeah, CompuBear. All I'm going to say is don't do it like my last client did.
And throw you under the bus?
Samantha, thank you so much.
Basically, I've had to change my name from $1 lawyer to $50 lawyer at this point.
Hey, JG. I'm gonna have to quickly make a move, unfortunately. All right, but it's been absolutely great. I know there's 1 round left, but I really actually have to.
You do what you gotta do, man. I appreciate you hanging out.
Take care, bro. All right, it's been love. Take
night.
care, Dreamer. People.
My lawyer.
No worries. Take care, yo.
All right, thank you. All right, we do have one spot, everybody. Who's going to be Dreamer's attorney? I actually have a pretty good scenario, but we need somebody to come up. We need one more person to come up and be the attorney for Dreamer.
Come on, somebody, come up. I want a good challenge.
Listen, you should see if you can get Sean back up here.
Poor Dreamer needs an attorney. I mean, she can't do this without an attorney.
Shit, if worse come to worse, I could be a witness. I don't fucking know.
I don't like the witness. I don't like the witness thing because I'd like to do that at some point, like with a 6-panel or something. The show's starting to grow because I'm starting to average like 15 people, which used to be like 7 or 8. So
you will see me in here every night. I can catch you live.
That's fantastic. I love to hear that. We do need one more.
My work schedule is not set in stone.
Maybe we'll have to just drop Aiden if we can't find another attorney.
Well, Aiden wants to be a part.
Yeah.
I know. That's why I'm hoping we can find him somebody else. I'd hate to have to lose him.
Somebody's going to come in here.
There's got to be somebody that's willing to jump in.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to invite.
But don't throw the case.
Invite Sean up. Let's make this really funny.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, come on, Sean, be my attorney.
I don't know if you want him. You've seen how he was as a fucking defendant. I don't know if you'd want him as a client.
Well, I can always...
Hey, Sean.
Sean, welcome back.
What we have here is a failure to communicate.
We got what we're dealing with here, Junior, is a severe lack of respect for the law.
So, Sean, you are Dreamer's attorney, just like last round. The second rebuttal round will be a 2-minute long thing, so you guys can kind of alternate between. CompuBear, you're the defendant. Dreamer, you are suing the city council, CompuBear, because you have an angry squirrel that keeps throwing acorns at your house, and they need to do something about it.
Okay, Jesus, fuck. You're setting him up for success. Fucking Christ.
I don't want to be the plaintiff in that one. I can defend this curl, but I cannot.
Really? You don't want to do...
So she's all right. Just so I understand this case, my client is pissed because a squirrel that is angry is throwing nuts at her house, and she blames the city council.
Yes, maybe she's reported it, and you guys they haven't done anything about it. I don't know.
Okay, we got this.
This is a last scenario. We have to be absurd with it. Okay.
I've got a good way to swing this.
Okay, Dreamer, are you coming up or your attorney?
My attorney, because I have nothing to say against this girl.
Sean, you
Now,
go ahead and defend your plaintiff here.
what we have here is a failure to understand the law surrounding squirrel nuttery. Now, it just so happens that we have on record my client sending complaints in to the city, no less than 732 complaints. Her house looks like a nut factory. And what have they done? Nothing. Nothing. She's so scared to walk out, it hurts the soul to see the look on this poor woman's face because she knows she's going to get attacked by squirrels, which is under the purview of the city council squirrel unit. And they've done naught but nothing. Now, I simply ask that the city pay a slim asking fee of $532 million of restitution.
All right. Copy Bear, you were Aiden.
I'm going to go up first, and then I'm going to hand it over to Aiden.
I've got a really funny way to sling this.
I'll hand it over to you in a second. So you understand that living in the mountains, you are going to have squirrels. That is the point of living in the mountains, so that you can live next to nature, so that you can experience the full experience of living with nature. If you did not want to do that, then you should not have moved to the mountains. Secondly, the city has no responsibility for wildlife. That is totally up to God, not the city. So you have no recourse here to be suing us for squirrels that might be, I don't know, thinking that you have a wonderful thing. You shouldn't have started feeding them in the first place. That is all your fault for feeding them in the first place. Now you got a whole bunch of squirrels. That's your problem. Call an exterminator. We're not exterminators. I will hand it over to Aiden.
Okay.
And Your Honor, let it be known that my client here, City Council, we have deployed our anti-squirrel team with Daisy Red Riders to take out the squirrels that are becoming troublesome.
Okay.
At this point in time,
all right, that's your first minute. We got the 2-minute rebuttal. Dreamer, is it you or your attorney?
My attorney. I have to hand
All
it.
right. Go ahead. You got 2 minutes.
As you can see, this poor, delicate soul cannot even be brought to speak upon this subject. But I, her attorney, Barnswallow Thomas, is happy to talk on her behalf. Now, there may be rumors that they have set out the units from the city council, but we've seen nary one. We've seen nary a Daisy Red Rider be begun with a compass in the stock and this thing which tells time out there shooting up squirrels. No, we have not. But what we do have are pictures, I will have you know, Councilwoman CompuBear, of a squirrel wearing a county vest. That's right. That same squirrel what was throwing pounds and pounds of acorns upon my delicate client, my delicate, sweet, sweet, sweet client who just dreams of walking out of her house free of being nutted on. Sorry, I'm just getting so choked up over all this. Anyway, she wants to be free to walk out of her own house. But your employees, your squirrel employees, are there throwing nuts upon her house. Dreamer, can you even bring forth the words to tell these people what this has been like for you?
You got anything, Dreamer?
I'm sorry. I have no
You only have like 4 seconds left anyways. We're going to turn it over. Copy Bear, you were Aiden.
I'm going to go first. So,
okay.
Did you ever think of, these squirrels are trying to feed you? Have you tried acorn soup? It is excellent. I mean, look, they've got these squirrels, finding all this food for you and you're not using it. I mean, I can't even imagine, All those squirrels finding nuts to feed you, and you're not even availing yourself of all this food. I don't know. I don't see where the city council has anything to do with this whatsoever. Okay, Aiden.
And, Your Honor, let it be known in the deed to the land she is currently residing on, it states clearly that the squirrels are permanent residents and cannot legally be moved. That they have full right to bring acorns as food for, Dreamer here. And let it also be known here that during her signing of the deed to the property, she was informed several times that there were a bunch of hostile surveillance squirrels that escaped from the county. We used to use them to track down drug addicts. They have since went rogue, and we have no way of capturing them. They know how to avoid our anti-squirrel league.
Yeah, 35 seconds.
I rest my case, Your Honor.
All right,
he rests his case, but I object to my client being purloined as some sort of drug addict that needs squirrel nuts. I object, Your Honor.
Nowhere did I state that she was a drug addict. I simply stated the squirrels that are there. Yeah, the squirrels were.
That was
the
good.
squirrels themselves were meth addicts.
We got 13 people in here, Pete. Let's get those polls in. 13 people, 50 seconds to go. Who do you think won? Dreamer and Sean? Or do you think that Coffee Bear and Aiden won? If Dreamer wins, she didn't do anything. I just want to throw that out there.
Listen. Hey, fuck you, Judge. You just fucking tip the scales the other way.
Hey, my decision doesn't matter in this anyways. It's theirs.
You just tip the scales, man. Objection, Your Honor.
There's like, 9 other people in the room. Come on, 10 people in the room.
Let's get those votes in, everybody.
In the room. Vote.
Objection, Your Honor.
We are the defendants. Remind everybody that I here am the defendant and Aiden is my lawyer. So if you have any questions as to which way to vote.
If this keeps going up, I'm going to have to change my law firm's name to 15-cent attorneys. I won't be able to afford to eat. Come on now.
Well, the poll
you're worth every dime I gave you.
Exactly.
You're the best. Like, seriously, you were the best lawyer.
They did. The plaintiff won. The jury ruled in favor of the plaintiff. So
Yay!
Justice has been served.
Aiden, you're fantastic. Coffee Bear, you barely were in here, but thank you for coming in.
Yeah, that's fine. I always have a great time. That's why I thought I would jump in tonight and see how you're doing.
I'm sure everybody else in my house enjoyed hearing this.
I bet they were probably like, "What is good?" Well, I guess they could hear the whole thing since you're on your.
Listen, I'm at my dad's house right now. He opened my door and looked in and just shut the door and walked out.
Dreamer, Sean, thank you for hanging out. Copy Bear.
Also, hey, Copy Bear, this may be a bad time.